Let's set the stage. Ever wonder how plants and animals get their energy? Plants are like that friend who makes their own coffee at home, autotrophs. They whip up energy through photosynthesis or chemosynthesis, basically solar panels and chemical cook-offs. Meanwhile, animals, including us, are the DoorDash addicts of the ecosystem, grabbing energy from others. We're called heterotrophs, and yes, that includes consumers, decomposers, and even the weird detritivores that eat dead stuff. Yum. Here's the deal though, the energy currency of life isn't cash, it's ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Think of glucose as a $20 bill. It's great, but you can't use it in a vending machine. ATP is like quarters smaller, more practical, and perfect for paying your cellular parking meter, or grabbing a refreshing Dr. Pepper from the vending machine. ATP, it's like what comes out of an ATM, breaking up the glucose balance into smaller parts that you can actually use. Because no one is going to give the gas station guy a cashier's check for their entire bank balance to buy a Snickers bar and ask for change. That's ATP for you. That's cellular respiration. It's like your cell's TikTok dance, complex yet oddly satisfying and useful if you're going to go viral. Doing literally the same thing everyone else is doing. Never mind, trust me, it's more useful in biology. Cellular respiration happens in 3 main acts. Act 1, glycolysis, Act 2, the Krebs cycle, and Act 3, the electron transport chain. Sounds like a sci-fi trilogy, right? Let's break it down. First up, glycolysis. It's the opening act where glucose gets split into 2 molecules of pyruvate. Imagine a big loaf of bread getting sliced into 2 neat halves. This all happens in the cytoplasm, which is like the kitchen of your cell. And guess what? Even here, your cell earns 2 shiny ATP coins. Woo, remember, glycolysis gets glucose gone. That's GGG for the win. Next, we head to the mitochondria, the famous powerhouse of the cell. Cue the 80s montage music. The Krebs cycle spins here, producing CO2 and high-energy molecules like NADH and FADH2. It's like filling up a car with gas. But instead of fuel, you're loading up on cellular batteries. The Krebs cycle is like a circle because it's a loop and it keeps on spinning energy your way. Finally, the grand finale, the electron transport chain. It's like the big concert where all the action comes together. Electrons bounce around, energy flows, and boom! 36 ATP molecules are born from a single glucose molecule. Oxygen? Oh, it's the VIP guest. Without it, the show's over. The ETC is the energy transfer concert. Picture all those electrons as the band. Without them, there's no music, no energy. But wait, what happens if oxygen pulls a no-show? That's when anaerobic respiration, aka fermentation, takes over. In biology, fermentation isn't just about beer and bread, it's about how cells survive and generate energy without oxygen, producing byproducts like lactic acid or alcohol. So yes, your biology teacher wasn't thinking about sourdough or IPA when this came up. This is your body's backup plan for energy production. It's like plan B, you'll still make ATP, but only 2 per glucose. And you get weird byproducts like lactic acid or alcohol. Fun fact, your muscles switch to this when you're sprinting to catch the bus. Hello, burning legs. Fermentation equals failing oxygen rescue, or FOR. That helps you remember it's for those no oxygen situations. So why does all this matter? Because without cellular respiration, you'd have no energy to laugh, text, or binge watch cat videos. In plants, the reactants for cellular respiration are the products of photosynthesis. It's the ultimate recycling program. And for animals, our mitochondria work overtime to keep us moving. Quick recap for those who dozed off. Cellular respiration equals glycolysis, Krebs cycle, and electron transport chain. Oxygen is a must for the full energy experience, and without it, you get fermentation. Oh, and mitochondria deserve a standing ovation for being the MVPs of energy production. Remember, finals are temporary, but cellular respiration is forever. May your ATP levels be high and your procrastination levels low.